Hey guys, it's Joy. I wanted to talk to you about a couple of read-alouds that our family has really enjoyed over the past semester. We usually read aloud to our kids either before bed, or I do it sometimes during the day. If it's a really good book and we really want to keep reading it, we'll do it, both times. But like over lunch, when they're sitting down eating, I'll read a chapter or something. Neither of these books have a ton of pictures, so it's all read aloud, and once in a while there's a picture. It's black and white, just drawn, just a sketch type of picture. So I have an 8, 5, and a 3-year-old, and I will say this first book I'm going to tell you about kept the attention of all of my kids. The second book, the 3-year-old and the 5-year-old were a little iffy on, but I would say it's more for older kids. But this first book, and I know this is going to be backwards, sorry, it's the Tale of Despereaux. And I know there's a movie made off of this. It's not anything like the book. But this book has been amazing. I don't know what it is about the writing style, but it enraptured all of us. It was great. I would highly recommend it. But with that, I would say make sure and read ahead a little bit. The chapters are very, very short, which make it perfect for younger kids. But I would say read ahead a little bit, because there were a couple of times when it introduces topics that I hadn't talked about a lot with my kids or at all. And I really appreciated that, because it was never a topic that I didn't think was appropriate necessarily. It was just when I would skip over a part, it was just because it was kind of belaboring something we'd already talked about, and I really didn't want to talk about it again. So this was a great book, but like it mentions a ghost, and not that they believe in ghosts, but they think that Despereaux is dead and he shows back up and his dad thinks he's a ghost. So it does mention that, so if you have smaller kids that are prone to being scared, you could just skip over that or whatever. But I would say read ahead a little bit, just so, you can see for yourself if you want to talk about everything that's in the chapter, or if you want to skip over it a little bit. But this was a great book. My kids were they would just all sit and listen, and they loved it. And there are simple little illustrations, but nothing like big colorful picture type thing. So that was a great book, and it's real cheap. It's, like maybe $8, I think, for this paperback that I got. So I think I got it from Amazon. And then this book I just got from the library. It's called Carry On, Mr. Bowditch. And it was by a recommendation. The Tale of Despereaux was recommended by a friend. And this Mr. Bowditch was also recommended by a gal that I follow who does classical conversations as well. And this was one of their read-alouds, and she said it was her favorite from the year. So they got it on audiobook, and I just got ours from the library, and we've just been reading it. But I would say, especially for my Titanic-loving son, this is about, navigation. It talks about ships and all that kind of stuff. And it's really, really good. I mean, it just, I don't know, it's excellent. And it has a little Latin in here, and we've studied Latin with our classical conversations, and so that was a neat little tie-in. So anyways, this book was probably my favorite and my oldest son's favorite, but my younger two had trouble following along with that book. But the Tale of Despereaux was a great one for all ages. All of them loved it, and they all begged to hear more. And it was nothing like what I expected. I was like, oh, a cute little story about a mouse. But it was so much more than that. And the writing style was beautifully done. So I can't recommend those two books enough. So yeah, if you have any suggestions, let me know below, because I'm looking for one to start next, because we just finished Carry On, Mr. Bowditch. And yeah, I'm looking for one to start maybe, as we start the summer. So something light and fun or whatever. So anyways, thanks guys. We'll see you later.